We are not health professionals. We are health advocates, and all of our opinions are our own. I kind of want to talk a little bit about kind of same but a little different.
Yeah.
You mentioned endometriosis.
Yeah.
I know a lot of women have PCOS. I mean, I can maybe name 3 women I know in my life, and I know lots of women that do not have PCOS or endometriosis and all these things. What are, what is the way to treat this? Do you have any thoughts about why are we seeing it so prevalent?
Yeah.
Just your thoughts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I should have said this in the beginning. Of course, I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Do your research.
Right.
We live in a world that is just riddled with things ready to make us sick. I think with women in endometriosis, my first thing is technology. So technology affects our bodies in a way that they were never meant to. And if you notice, we have purses and we have jeans and we have pockets right by all of the areas that technology should not be.
Yes, I
And
think
everybody
about that
slips their phone into
sometimes.
their pocket in their back pocket, and
Yeah.
you sit with your computer on your lap and right over your womb. And so energetically, that's not doing a lot for us. I think that the rise in technology isn't awesome. It's not great for our bodies, specifically women, men too. I would discourage men from putting their phones in their pockets and all of that, because guess what, men, actually, you have a lot to do with fertility.
Yeah.
You determine a
Tell
lot,
them.
so
Yeah.
take care of it too. I'm not sure men are listening to this podcast, but if you
I
are,
don't think
take
so.
care.
Yeah. But if you are one
Yeah.
of the 3 men that maybe tune in that are my friends' husbands,
First of all,
yeah.
snaps.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support.
We
Shout out to
really do.
Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry probably listens, my
Yeah.
friend's
If
husband.
you're listening, yeah, I mean, just for anybody, avoid having technology on your body as much as physically possible, guys. I do it too. It's just hard to not do it, right? If you can, invest in some really good EMF protection blankets, put that over your lap before you put a computer on your lap. Just invest in some good protection. Do not sleep with your phone in your room by your head. I'm also guilty of that sometimes, but
The past. So I'm glad we're talking about this. This is
yeah,
something that I really do need to work on. I will
me
say the past
too.
year and a half, my phone is literally every night.
I
I
know.
need to not
I
do
know.
that. Really I
It's
want to
bad.
be
I know.
I want to be
It's
better with
easy.
that stuff. It's so,
It's
I mean,
easy.
before I go to bed, I'm booping somebody.
I
So
I know. I'm scrolling, and then it gets
yeah.
easy, and then you put on a little, like, I don't know if you listen to devotionals or whatever, and then you fall
Yeah.
asleep. But
Yeah.
I'll just say this: old-fashioned alarm clocks are a wonderful thing.
I've heard of people doing I have heard
Yeah.
tales of people
I'll say
buying
this:
alarm
the
clocks.
what do you call those? Are they the Hatch clocks?
The
The ones with, like, they
hatch.
light up. Those are good. They're good for your
Okay.
circadian rhythm. But anyway, just no TVs in your rooms. Just the least
I
amount
don't
of
have a TV, I can
technology.
say that.
Nah,
Yeah.
me neither. Me neither. I never have.
Yeah.
So, the least amount of technology possible. But I think for women, man, there's just so many factors. Each body is so unique, and it's so beautiful because God designs it like that. And it makes it really, you just have a unique person. So you have to deal with it individually. I think some big things, again, no technology, eat good food, understand your cycle. If I could tell you anything, it would be learn your cycle. You never need to have a hesitation of, when is my period coming? When am I ovulating? You should know. You should know every
Yeah.
single day. I'm going to shout out Soul Cycle. They have an amazing tracker that I love. I use it every day. I have my girls use it every day. And an easy way to track is track the moon. Go to your weather app, figure out where the moon's at. Our body should be in rhythm with the moon. Historically,
Really?
okay, I'm going to get a little bit sciencey here, okay? This is
Yeah.
fascinating to me. So, historically, women would bleed on the new moon because the moon affects water, right? It affects the ocean, it affects the tides. We're on a 28-day cycle. So is the moon. Our bodies are made up of 70% water.
Interesting.
It
Okay.
used to be that women would be out in the sunshine, they'd be out in the moon, so their bodies would fall into that rhythm because of technology, because of artificial lights. Obviously, just the society we live in, most people don't even know where the moon's at. You're like, oh, it's a full moon again. And
Yeah,
so
lucky.
I would learn your cycle forward and backwards, and I would figure out if you're not seeing certain markers and certain signs, that those are great questions to ask. Again, reach out to me. If you're like, hey, I never ovulate. If you're this is a little weird to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it. If you're
Yeah,
never
say it.
horny, that's not a good thing. We should be feeling
Okay.
natural levels of arousal during different parts of the month. If you're not bleeding consistently every month, that's a sign that you need to be paying attention. So I would track our bodies work on 90-day cycles. That's when all of the cells have a full chance to cycle through. If I was just like listening to this podcast and I was starting out my health journey, I'd get off my phone, I'd go outside more. I'd spend every single morning in the sun. First hour within you wake up, get sun in your eyes. I would figure out my cycle. I would track it for the next 3 months. If you need a tracker, DM me. I can get that to you. It's really easy. You just print out. You just write like a few notes every single day. And I would get your diet in order. That's a little bit more complicated because you need to get blood tests to figure out where your body's at and what you need. But start eating cleaner. Stop eating out is a really great way to start. Stop eating out.
Yeah.
Drink. That would
Wait,
be
you
like
said
really
lemons,
basic.
Celtic sea salt, and water? Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't heard the
So
Celtic sea
I
salt one.
have like a constant water bottle. I have mason jar. I love mason jars. Like that's my thing. I love drinking out of like pickle jars, like whatever I can find. Get a cup of water. That would be another thing is like get a water filtration system. It's a little bit of an investment, but they're putting a lot of crap in our water, you guys. They're putting a lot of minerals that shouldn't be in there. They're putting a lot of fluoride. We don't need fluoride. And so get a filtration system, get some good water, and put a squeeze of fresh lemon. Don't get the store-bought processed stuff. Just get lemons. Chop them up. Have a lemon every day. I get half a lemon. I don't care. And then just a drop of sea salt, especially for my POTS girlies. That one is going to be a lifesaver.
Is
and
the
go
sea
drink
salt,
it outside of the sun.
Is that what's in electrolytes when you drink electrolytes?
Kind of. So electrolytes are your perfect combination of salt and sugar to get inside your cells and hydrate. Not all electrolytes are created equally. I have a brand I'm pretty particular about because most electrolytes use just table salt. That's not going to do you any good.
Interesting. Okay.
I do have part of the way I healed my POTS was through properly hydrating my cells. Your girl was just fully dehydrated.
Yeah.
And so, because you can drink water all day long. Yeah. And your body's not going to accept it. And so getting the right form of electrolytes. So Celtic sea salt and lemon is actually more of a gentle detox. We don't want to start crazy detox, but it's warm. That's really lovely for your body, especially if you have endometriosis. Warmth is going to be your best friends. You do not need to be ice bathing and cold plunging. You need to be doing warm showers and warm baths. Ice baths are wonderful for men. They're wonderful for chronic pain, and I do recommend them to some of my clients. I use them sometimes, but for people who have endometriosis, that's like your worst. Don't do that.
Okay, this is important, ladies.
Yeah. Okay. So heating pads that are not electric, don't plug in. I have actually one right here. I'm in my my little clinic right now, but get just a heating pad, warm it up in your microwave and use it on your abdomen. Literally, like if you did that every morning, that would be another good thing. If speaking to my girls with endometriosis or PCOS, if you have a belly button ring, take it out. Take it out. That is our womb. We have a lot of really powerful energy in our womb right there, and that needs to not be there.
Interesting. Okay.
So those would be some really, really basic things. And then if you were dealing with PCOS or endometriosis, I have I'm confident in my skills to be able to help you. And if I can't help you, I have a doctor here she specializes in actually helping couples who are dealing with infertility that I will always recommend. So once again, if you have that, please reach out to me. If I can't help you, I know somebody who can.
Thank you for watching this clip of Those Are the Girls with Mallory and Friends. You can watch the full episode here on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts.